Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out one of my most anticipated upcoming idle tycoon games, I guess. It's also got some management elements in. This is Moose Miners. Let's jump into things. Let's jump into Save E, and let's just play. So, the premise for this one is really funky. We are in charge of a moose mining operation, I suppose. Anyway, there are these moose here. Well, we've only got one moose at the moment, but that's going to change in due course. And they mine these gems. These gems give us money. They slide down this thing. They get ground into dust or sludge or something, and then they make their way over to two minecarts, which sit very nicely between two portals, and then we click this button away, and what do you know, we're able to actually raise a little bit of money from our pink sludge that we're sending through the portal. It really is that simple. There's a bunch of upgrades that we're going to be able to get. We're going to be able to get ourselves some new miners, plonk them down, boom, look at these safety mooses. They've all got hard hats on, which is marvelous. Anyway, that's pretty cool. There's also a upgrade menu over here as well. We're gonna be looking at that. There's a few other sort of quirks. We've got some different types of gems, and also since the demo, which is what I last checked out, there is also this wooded area, which is kind of interesting as well. I would love to check that out. But yeah, basically we can mine up and we can saw down, so to speak. And there's also a few other sort of peculiarities. Anyway, let's chat about business. Let's do the business. Let's send off some stuff and let's get going. What is my priority at the moment? Well, I think my priority should be trying to get access to this rock here. Now, these pink rocks, $2, and there's 10 of them, and they've also got 1 HP, so they're pretty easy for us to mine. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get myself an additional 2 miners. So, an additional feature that has also been added, we can now create a control group of moose. And what I specifically want to do is place a flag, which we're going to do right about... There we go, right about there. And we can actually tell the moose in a specific control group to attack a specific line or do something specific. Now, this is going to be pretty handy because it's going to mean that hopefully, just hopefully, we're going to be able to get access to this golden rock over here, which is quite nice. Now, we also want to see if we can try and nab some upgrades. I would love to upgrade miner capacity from 1 rock to 2. I think that would be super useful. Oh, look at this. You can already see that there's a little bit of a backlog here. We've got some grinders that are doing the grinding of the rock into sludge. I really don't understand what this stuff is, but, you know, lore-wise, I'm not completely convinced that it matters. The point is we can actually add additional grinders on either side. We can also increase the speed of the grinders. We can add storage points. Let's not worry about that too much. I think we want to focus a little bit more on the moose before we worry about anything else. Let's go for increased capacity as well. I think increased capacity is just going to help us a lot, and then we'll probably worry about the grinders. I'd also quite like speed. I don't think is necessary. Only this individual right here probably needs a little speed boost. Yeah, so we'll get that upgraded a little bit, which is quite nice. So yeah, you can go as fast as you possibly can. And that means that you're going to be able to nip back and forth quite quickly, which is quite good. Okay, we're already making some pretty darn good headway. We do need to worry about the grinders, though. This is a bit of a problem. So what are we going to do? Well, let's solve it. We can actually add a grinder on the left or on the right. I think we'll add on the right. And automatically that is sort of going to balance, which is quite nice. Let's go for another one on the right as well. Again, it's all automatically going to balance. It should all line up with the carts perfectly at the moment. The only issue is if we see these pallets sort of starting to accumulate some pink liquid or pink sludge, whatever the stuff is. If they start to accumulate stuff and it's just not disappearing, we'll need to pay attention to that. Anyway, look at this. So yeah, we're making really good headway. It is going to take a lot longer to extract the... I don't think I can actually see from the angle here. There we go, yeah. So it's $1,000. There's 10 shards, but they are 150 HP to mine a shard, which is quite a lot, actually. Let's send off the storage, because I need some more. We're seeing a little bit of pink stuff accumulate there, but that is honestly completely fine. And I think we're just going to get as many additional miners as we possibly can. We'll put these into a control group, and we'll try and, like, roughly remain kind of focused on this central column, because I would love to be able to get access to the sort of good stuff, and also I'd love to be able to get access to these golden ones as well. That'd be quite nice. In fact, we should probably have some like little operations. You know what? Sure, we'll add you to 2 for now, but we should probably have some, you know, bespoke operations. Like maybe we have a group that goes up this line. That would be quite handy, I think. Either way, this is all looking very, very good indeed. And as soon as we get, holy cow, as soon as we get this one, we're gonna be doing great. Okay, send storage, send storage, send storage. In fact, I think the storage is so full that we're probably gonna be sending it pretty darn quickly. There should be like a little bit of info down here. We can see storage amount, we can see expected sell value, the speed, load speed, 20 per second, cart count. We've only got 2 carts. We can only store up to 64 of these bits and bobs, but that's okay. Look at that. Look at that. That is the goods. That is the goods right there. Look at that. That is the yellow stone, which is fantastic. Right. I've got enough miners. Let's see if we can try and get increased capacity, and then we'll also get saw speed up as well. And you know what? We'll go more increased capacity as well. That seems like a good idea. We'll add more miners, and is there too much activity happening here? It doesn't look like there's too much activity yet, but we're getting close to that sort of point. We're getting close to that point. Right. This is all looking good. Toggle back here. Click on this. Yeah, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. So in terms of upgrades, what are we looking at? A drinking helmet. I would love the drinking helmet. We can also get lumber processing at 10,000 bucks. I would love to do that. You need to upgrade your storage minecart count before we can do that. Okay, well, let's storage minecarts with greater storage and increased rail speed. Do we need to get this? We need to get 100 million before we're able to do that. Maybe not 100 million, but we clearly need to do a little bit better. Let's see if we can try and create a brand new control group. We'll select miners, as many as we possibly can. Create a brand new control group. Place the flag. Let's do this line over here. Sure, and then we'll add all of these guys to that. And in fact, you know what? Let's have a little bit of a wider area. Let's also increase the capacity as much as we can. Speed as well, we're going to worry about. Let's get grinders to the left so that we can reduce the journey time for these guys as well. And we'll probably need to upgrade the carts kind of soon. We need 5,000 bucks to do that, but that honestly is no big deal, because of course we've got the money maker over here, the real money maker. Okay, can we make you slightly better? I think we should increase your saw speed so that you're going to be able to get through. So you're going to be able to get through that even quicker than you currently are. That's fine. And honestly, I'm thinking for control group 3, I would love to increase the speed, but I would even more like to increase the saw speed and the saw damage, but I guess I'm just going to have to settle for speed and then maybe saw speed. That would be great if we could get that. Send the storage away now. That's fine. Then I'll take that. Saw speed upgrade. Brilliant. That's looking good. That's looking good. Do I need more capacity on you? No. I tell you what, for control group 2, though, I wouldn't say no to a speed upgrade. There we go. I had one that wasn't upgraded to the level of others, so I had to spend to get that done. Are we close to hitting anything up here? Not particularly. I think control group 3 needs more capacity, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does need capacity. We're faffing around too much here. Also, these grinders, we've got plenty of grinders at the moment, but the speed of the grinders is not is not appropriate. It's too slow. We're going to have to increase that. Toggle storage fences. We need to unlock that. That's fine. And then our minecarts, yeah, we're just not making enough money to get them upgraded yet. We're gonna need some more grinders, but we're already starting to see that there's a little bit of an issue here with the fact that this guy is not getting any attention. There we go. Let's spread that to the right, spread that to the right. Yeah, but we still don't have enough. We still don't have enough storage capacity. Look at this. So we're gonna probably hit close to 6. We're just moving. We're just moving. Okay, we're just going constantly. Well, that's fine. I'm perfectly content with that. Let's get some grinders to the left. And what about a speed upgrade to all of them? Yeah, sure. A speed upgrade to all of them. That's going to equalize the speed, which is quite nice. This is all looking very, very nice indeed. Okay, look at this guy. He's still going. So this is the problem. Let's get saw damage up, saw speed up. Capacity up. Sure, capacity up again. At the end of the day, this is absolutely worthwhile. It's just going to take a long time to actually get there, which is honestly completely fine with me. Oh, look at that. We've unlocked the storage minecart upgrades. Do I want to increase the speed? Do I want to increase the storage amount? I think I want to increase the storage amount more than anything, to be honest. Load speed, cart counts, 2 to 4. 2 to 4 would probably be the next major option for us. I don't think speed is super valuable for us at the moment. I don't think speed is super valuable for us. Control group 3 probably needs more capacity upgrades. Yep, I'll take some more capacity upgrades. And I'll give them some more speed upgrades as well, because we need to be nipping backwards and forwards much faster than we currently are. And then we really should be saving. We really should be saving for that upgrade to the carts, I think. That seems to me to be the priority. Okay, we're almost to blue. We're almost to blue, and that's very, very exciting because that means more opportunities, and we like opportunities. This is good. This is good. Okay, we're heading towards that golden one over there. 2, am I content with 2? Yes, I am. Although, you know what I could do? I could get some more miners. I know that I just said that I was gonna, like, not do this, but I'm gonna do it. Let's introduce... That's actually completely perfect. Let's introduce some slight additional miners, just 2 of them, that are gonna do this, and then they'll be able to hit the yellows over there, which is quite nice. 3 should hit all of that. We'll take that in ever so slightly. Okay, so currently 3 is my largest contingent. 2 is doing quite a lot of work as well. But we probably need capacity. We probably need capacity pretty much everywhere. And in fact, we can do that if I select them all and then we click upgrade to... That'll equalize, and that'll equalize them all. That'll equalize them all at a certain level. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, I think. What about speed-wise? Speed-wise, looks like everybody is at the same level, which is quite good. Let's increase the speed. Let's increase the speed of this one right at the end here, because it is the only one that seems to be actually doing a heck of a lot of the work, actually. And in fact, we've got so much resource that it's starting to backlog. That's a problem. That's a real problem. We got a few options about how we want to solve this. Short-term solution is to put another grinder on the left. That is very much a short-term solution. The long-term solution is to do something with carts. I probably should pay less attention to what's going on over here and more attention to what's going on over here, because this is highly problematic. Highly problematic is a strong word, but we could definitely do with doubling up our carts, though. That is quite nice. Yeah, look at how fast we're filling up here. That is quite fast. Although I don't know why we're not filling to max. That seems a bit daft. Right, give me some additional carts, please. There we go. Look at that. Okay, now we're talking. Now we are talking. This is good. We are actually going to be able to sell all of our resources, and we're not gonna have to wait around. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, look at that. There's some gold. There's some gold. Oh, there's some gold there. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that is quite literally golden. Okay, we're mining another gold vein over here, which is good. We're almost up to the blue stuff, which is really, really, really nice. And I feel like I'm actually very, very happy with how everything is looking. Do I want to upgrade the storage amount? I feel like I don't need it. I feel like I do not need it quite yet. We can now get an upgrade. We can now get rails, minecart rails. This is kind of cool. I'm interested in this. I kind of want to save up for lumber processing. Allows moose to cut down trees. Unlock lumber processing allows moose to cut down trees and adding lumber processing to your base. I really would like that. And I know that we're kind of close as well. We only need, what, one or two more bits of gold. And in fact, we've got one or two more bits of gold coming really quite quickly. I could upgrade all of my miners, but that hardly seems like the right sensible thing to do. Instead, I think we need to wait for the opportunity to chop down trees, because I want to see what's going on over here. Trees are actually more valuable. Yeah, that's really nice, in fact. Oh yes, I would love the ability to process some lumber. Not only are we moose miners, we're moose lumberers, I suppose. Moose lumberers. Yeah, moose lumberers. That makes sense. Okay. Show me the money. Okay, I don't know where my yellow thingy is, but it's around. My yellow gems. They're around somewhere. We've reached blue, by the way. This is great news. Slightly more HP to get through. Not over the moon about that. However, it's more valuable. The yellows are still worth exactly the same. What's the most valuable gem just sort of going up this way? 90. I mean, it's not a crazy amount though, is it? Oh my goodness gracious me. 21 times 31. What? It just keeps going. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. I don't even know what to say. That's wild. Okay, yeah, I think we do maintain our focus on the blues up here. I think that seems like a pretty sensible idea. We maybe want to, for the two anyway, we maybe want to expand to this lane just to sort of clear it out and make it a little bit easier for everybody to sort of get around. That seems kind of sensible. There we go. Come on. That's another 1,000 at least in the bank. That's beautiful. Okay, lumber processing, it's happening. Okay, can we unlock anything else? We can unlock rails. Rails are really, really cool. We'll get them as well. Don't worry about that. But lumber processing for now, I would absolutely love to see what this is. Okay, so this is the same situation, but at the other side. Okay. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. So, I mean, on a technical level, is it more sensible for us to deploy our resources from this side to this side? I mean, if we take the 2 flag, we could in fact presumably move it over here. I mean, we need to pick up all of the miners and instead do this. That will, on a very, very technical level, make things ever so slightly better for us, which is quite nice. You are now completely worthless to me, so I'm going to delete the control group, and I'll pick you up and put you over here as well. There we go. It looks like these share the same upgrades that their compatriots across the road do. Interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Okay. 4, I'm quite happy with. Control group 2. Let's delete control group 2 as well. Yeah, what do I want to do? What's my upgrade pathway here? Speed, capacity. Speed. Saw speed. Capacity. We need to get some proper upgrades here. Capacity, 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 speed, speed. There we go. Okay. Look at this. This is gonna be good. I mean, we've gone from a mining operation to a foresting operation. But that is something that I am very, very happy with. Definitely feels good. Still happy with this. This is looking really, really nice. 4, yep, still happy with 4. Let's get some serious upgrades to 4, shall we? Let's get saw damage, saw speed, 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 capacity. Capacity again. There we go. Okay. So that's good. We're definitely about quality over here. We're about quality over here, and we're about quantity over here. And in fact, all of our grinders are going to need to be upgraded. There we go. Get that upgraded, and we'll probably see if we can try and get them upgraded again. I'm liking this. This is looking and feeling real good. Do I need more grinders? I probably do need more grinders, but can't really afford it at the moment. And you are almost done with that golden lump, which I am very, very happy with. My trees are looking great, but I'm just not quite happy at the speed that I'm able to refine them at. They're all being picked up, which is good, but I do still need to refine them faster. Yeah. I did say we were all about quantity over at this side, but clearly there's too much demand. Let's get grinders on the left. Grinders on the left, grinders on the right. Upgrade 6 grinder storage point. Sure. Oh, I see. That's upgraded these guys over here. I gotta be honest, I'm not convinced that is going to matter. But the more we have, the more we're going to be able to process. Which is quite nice. Let's get some grinders right. Because it seems like there's a lot of dumping going on over here. It does sort of spread out, though, which is quite good. Lots of gold. Holy cow, we've struck gold. Or should I say, holy moose, we've struck gold. Okay, we're done with this over here. Let's concentrate on just these 2 lines, shall we? And then 4, we're quite happy with that. That is good. That is good. You can already see how things in this game could just get totally out of control. I have been playing for 22 minutes. Already, I feel like, I mean, we're able to decimate this forest at such speed that our barely upgraded thingy is not even able to keep track. Okay. What I would like to do, tell you what, let's have a little look. So we can get rails. I'd love to get rails. That'd be really, really good. Drinking helmet, yeah, it's a little bit far off, unfortunately. I'm gonna get rails. Rails are really, really cool. A pretty major upgrade because it's going to allow us to get rails. Look at that. Okay, so it upgrades them all. Holy cow! But we can selectively do this. So I can say, hey, let's get this rail length increased all the way up to there. Look at that. Okay, and what we've got is we've got a little minecart over here, and this minecart is going to be fantastic because it is going to drastically cut down. Look at that. Drastically cut down the length of time that it takes for these resources to get anywhere. That is fantastic. We can choose to manually send the minecarts if we want to. I probably don't want to do that. Or maybe I should. Either way, that's looking good. Let's do the same thing over here. There we go. Near enough the maximum length. Minecart count. There we go. Increase the speed as well. That might be a smidgen too long. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're even getting a golden tree over there, and that golden tree is worth more than the other gold. Yeah, so this is the issue. The issue is that we need to make sure that we're not. We probably shouldn't just have a single Probably shouldn't just have a single minecart over here, because if that is the case, then it means that if there's not one waiting, then everything needs to go back, and that kind of sucks for everybody. Okay, let's get the speed of this guy boosted, shall we? I think that's pretty decent. Cart count, I'll take more cart counts. I'll take more storage amount. That seems absolutely phenomenal. In fact, I think we're going to make our money back pretty darn quick on this whole investment situation anyway. Yeah, very, very happy with that. In fact, the load speed is probably the issue here. Load speed is going to cost us 20k. That's a lot of money. But look at this. We're not even drawn down on our pile of sticks or our bits of wood. Everything is mining. Everybody is mining gold. Not everybody, but a lot of people are mining gold, which is quite gratifying, to be honest, but that's good. Let's get these guys upgraded speed-wise. Yeah, I think by and large, we probably want our last couple of grinders, the ones that see the most service, we probably want them to be upgraded to the highest possible level. So let's do that. This is looking good. And yeah, we need to make sure we're extending you, increasing your speed, and we always need to make sure that we got a double here. I'm going to send minecart, send storage. Look at this. Look at this wood. Look at this wood. Oh my goodness, we've got so much wood. We just loaded a full train worth of wood up there. Oh my giddy aunt, that is a lot. 2 full trains worth of wood. Wow. Okay, let's get the rail length of this one boosted. And minecart count. And speed. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, we're clear. We're pretty much clear. I think it's time to return to upgrading these guys. I think that's what we need. Do I need new miners? I think I need soul damage. Soul damage, soul speed, capacity. That's what we need. We're pretty much fine for everything else. And maybe a few more minecarts over here. We've not actually gone too deep into the forest in this area, which honestly I'm quite happy about, because the deeper we go, the more infrastructure is required. It becomes, well, not much more technologically complex, but it becomes more complex to sort out. Oh, I tell you what, we're in for a payday after we get done with this mining. Let's get soul damage, and then maybe soul speed if we can, for 180 bucks. Soul speed, beautiful, and we might even do the same thing over here if we can get it. The problem is we're just not moving that much product because we're just... Everybody is mining gold. Literal, figurative gold. Literal and figurative gold. And honestly, I love to see it. I love to see it. What is our next milestone, though? I need to be on the lookout for the next milestone. Wand crafting allows you to recruit wizard moose that can craft wands from gems and sticks. I mean, I'm very interested in that. But I think that is maybe a little bit of a stretch goal, if I'm completely honest. Soul speed increased, soul damage is a little bit of a pipe dream, I think. That tree is done. The gold tree is done. Oh my goodness, we've done it. One of the 3 gold trees that we have is done. See, all of our carts are just taking such a long time to, you know, move to find different rails that it's just not very efficient for us. Maybe it's technically more efficient than sending them all back to the base here. But yeah, I don't love how this is set up at the current moment. 12 bucks? Holy cow, that's a very, very large increase. That's really nice. Okay, soul speed. Soul damage. And then maybe more soul speed. Capacity. Capacity, soul speed. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Can I get increased rail length on everybody? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, This is a proper mining operation now. Nobody should have to walk very far to get to an empty minecart, which is exactly what we like to see. That's real good. This is oh my goodness, this is taking an absolute age. Oh my goodness gracious me. Why is this taking such a long time? Is that two miners there, or is it just one miner? I have absolutely no idea. It's happening. It's just happening, like, unbelievably slowly. We've got to be able to speed this up. Saw speed. And then saw damage. There we go. Just one. Send storage. Send minecarts. There we go. Saw damage. Saw damage again. There we go. Beautiful. And saw speed. Okay. We have pretty much extracted all of the golden stuff. And in fact, we have made an absolute arm and a leg off it. I think we're going to tighten these guys up here. It's time for the moose to be put into a control group. And let's do this. Yeah, let's see if we can try and angle our attack ever so slightly. Let's increase the rail length over here as much as we possibly can. Increase the minecarts, increase the minecart speed, and see if we can try and drop everybody fairly close to where everybody else is working. That seems pretty good to me. We're coming in with the rest of our gold here. Everybody in 3 deserves a few upgrades if we can afford it, which I can't because, of course, none of my gold has come through yet. But it will. Expected sell value, $25,000. Goodness gracious me. Not even scratched the surface. Not even scratched the surface. I am going to increase the storage amount. And you know what? I'm going to increase the carts as well. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Another 14k. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Okay, control group 1. It's time for some pretty serious upgrades for you guys, I think. Let's get saw damage, saw damage, saw damage, and saw speed. And also, we'll get a little bit of capacity, And I don't want to get any more miners, because if I get more miners, then I just have to upgrade them all again. So we'll just get additional saw speed there, I think. Let's get rail count maxed out, or near enough maxed out. That's pretty good. Minecart speed. Beautiful. Okay, so we're operating with a couple of trains, 4 trains for this number of miners, moose lumberjacks. This seems like a fairly reasonable number to have, all things considered. There is no way that number 3 should really exist, to be honest. I think we're just going to delete the control group. Let's get these miners all picked up, and let's get them added to 4. There we go. Let's expand 4 out to that amount, and then we'll just see if we can try and roughly go up in this sort of direction. Although if we're going to go up in this sort of direction, we should probably just go up to... We should probably go up to blue, shouldn't we? Instead of anything else. Yeah. How are we doing over here? Not doing too bad. Lots and lots of blue trees. Holy cow, we're making good progress down here. More rails. More minecarts. More minecart speed. That's how we operate. Look at that. Each and every minecart is longer. This is how we make rapid progress with a swarm of these guys. We cannot get any upgrades because we have spent it all. Also, I should be upgrading these grinders, like, pretty religiously. There we go. That's much better. It's literally only these 4 that see... Well, I say it's not literally only these 4, but it's these 4 that see the sort of vast bulk of things. Holy cow, we have made so much progress. More rails? More minecarts. More minecart speed. More rails. Look at that. They barely have to move. The moose barely have to move. This is phenomenal. Okay, I like what's happening over here as well. Let's get saw speed, capacity, speed. Let's get a few more miners. Let's get a few more miners. We haven't invested in miners in a while. These are all control group 4 now, which is great. Let's get the capacity all equalized, saw speed all equalized, saw damage equalized as much as we can. That's good. That's everybody on level footing. 11 at 10. What are we for trees? We're 12 at 10. Oh my goodness, we're already into orange territory. Holy cow. And already I can feel it. I can feel it coming. I want to increase the rail length. But look at this train. Look at this. Look at the length of this minecart. Like, that's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. We've actually now got more blue than we do pink. We need way more rails here. There we go. Way more minecarts. Way more minecart speed. This is how we operate. This is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. We also probably need to tighten the control group up a little bit. Let's keep going. Let's not, like, get sidetracked by the pathetic little pink stuff over there. This grinder is going to get boosted to heck. Storage fences. No. Storage point? Yeah, I would like to do that. Do we need more cash? I don't think we can do that for some reason. We can do it at this side. We can do it for lumber, but we can't do it for gems. Not the end of the world. Holy cow. More rails. Yes, please. Look at this. Oh, you love to see it. Okay. What about some upgrades for for the fearless miners in group 1? Speed feels so redundant. It doesn't really feel that necessary, to be honest. It doesn't feel super necessary. I will say, these guys don't do anything. Entirely unnecessary. Oh my goodness, we're heading to 36 for 10? Absolutely love to see it. There's another golden tree in there as well, which I absolutely love the look of. How are we doing up here? Not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, we're going to need to be increasing the rail length up here. Let's see if we can actually reduce. Oh, we can reduce. I don't know what you're doing. You're just chilling. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Increase the minecart count. Increase the minecart speed. That's all good. We probably just have a little bit too many of these guys. Increase saw damage. Increase saw speed. I want to be making as much progress up as I am down. Trees are better. Trees are easier. I feel like we're making way more progress on trees. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Already we're into purple. We've already taken down like 2 purple trees. I feel like I'm not even paying attention down here. This is incredible. Let's get capacity increased. Let's get saw speed next, maybe? Maybe saw damage? Saw speed is definitely cheaper. Not like it particularly matters, but I mean, either way, it feels good. Also, look at the length of these bike carts. I just can't get over how much stuff there is to move. It's just really good. It's really good. Anytime I look away from either top or bottom, I feel like I miss like major stages of development. Don't understand what you're doing here, though. You seem like you're just. Seems like there's not enough space for you up in the top, in the big leagues. What are we moving towards? We're moving to 21 and 10. That's this. That's the 3rd layer. So we're actually moving into the 3rd layer. Wow. So we've actually cut way more. Ooh, what the heck is that? 22,000? Holy cow. Okay, so there's golden trees that are worth more than golden trees. There's blue golden trees. Well, they're not blue golden, but you know what I mean. The heck is that? What? 440,000 by 10. I mean, it's not a million miles away. It's not exactly close, mind you, but I mean, that's a lot. That is a heckin' lot. Wow. Moose Miners, ladies and gents. This is a hearty thumbs up from me. Honestly, this is great. I feel like I barely explored any of the upgrades. One crafting as well, specifically. I'd love to explore more. Miner carts. Larger cart for mooses, increasing maximum capacity upgrade. Would love it. Stackable miner saws. That's pretty darn cool. I'd really like to see that too. Mine carts. You love to see it. I mean, everything feels so fantastic, so whimsical. I'm just digging it. I'm just digging it. You should really check this one out if you're interested in idle games, if you're interested in, you know, sort of, I guess, management games. If you're interested in mining games, this is just absolutely cracking. 2 thumbs up from me. Highly, highly recommend Moose Miners. You should definitely consider checking it out. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.